Trey, I guess there were rebounding issues, there were other issues. Kind of what did you feel was the biggest difference tonight?
Yeah, I think, like you said, the rebounding, they out-rebounded us, and I know when they're at home, they out-rebound their opponents, they win. So I think we just got out-toughed for the most part. We played pretty solid for the first couple minutes, and then after that, they just took it to another gear, and then, like I said, just got out-tough. So we got to fix some things up, and got to be able to win on the road.
Were you guys over-helping on some of those threes that they made, or what was your diagnosis of why they got hot from three?
Yeah, I think just being in the right positions on defense, we weren't in at the time. So I think just being in those right positions and staying disciplined to our game plan and our defense, we didn't do that. So I think that's the reason that we gave up so many threes and they killed us.
Trey, Woody talks about the defense. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. What are you guys going to have to do to make it more consistent, especially if we're here at the end of the season, heading into the tournament?
I mean, like I said, just go back to the things we've been good at, and I mean, we've showed spurts of playing great defense. So I think just going back and find the ways that we were able to get stops previously. So I think just going back and doing the right things on defenses.
In the games you guys good.
No, I was just saying, particularly three-point defense is the first time since Penn State, January 11th, I think you gave up double-digit threes. What has been working that you could feel just wasn't connected tonight?
I'd say just, like I said, following our game plan. I don't think we were kind of over-helping on the drives a little bit and not getting out, closing out. I mean, I know Walker really killed us early in the first half. I think he hit 3 or 4 in the first half. But I think just closing out with the high hand and running them off the line, we didn't do a good job of that tonight.
Offensively, in your losses, you guys are very heavily dependent on Trace and Fino. What do you guys need to do to just get a little more offense from everybody else?
I think just kind of flowing more. I think we kind of get stagnant a little bit. But I think just, I mean, those guys are great players and can really score on offensively. We just got the rest of the guys got to pick it up a little bit and help out. So it's good.
Trey, you guys were up 22-13 with 6 to go, and Jalen sat down and they made that big run at the end. How frustrating is that to play that well for 14 minutes and see it all go away that quick?
It's frustrating. I mean, like I said, we got through a good start, and then we kind of just fell apart defensively a little bit there. And the big thing was the rebounds and the second chance points. That's what killed us and it showed.
Yeah, how much on the road when you have to defend long possessions like that, and then they get a couple threes out of it too? How much does that take it out of you a little bit? You know, when you're trying to maintain what you had.
Yeah, those are backbreakers. I mean, just giving up those rebounds and then kick out for threes or late switches and guys just getting clipped and then downhill rebounds, finishes. It hurts. And it's hard to come back from that because you're cutting it. You're cutting the lead. I think we cut the lead. Well, I don't know what it was in the second half. We cut it to, but I know that we got it down in single digits. And so I think just keep cutting that lead and finding ways to get those stops and get those rebounds is the biggest thing if you win on the road.
Trey, you guys you're an Indiana kid. Obviously, you got Purdue coming up, and the Indiana-Purdue rivalry is great, and you beat them in Bloomington. What do you have to do this time, again, to do the same thing?
I think just play real hard. I think we can't get out tough. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing for us. We've been getting out tough when we go on the road. And so I think just bringing that same intensity that we have at home on the road and being tough for 40 minutes, because that's what's going to take, because they're a really good team. But we're a good team also. So I think just we stick to our game plan, and we go in there fighting. I think we got a good chance.
All right, thanks, Trey.
Thanks, man.